makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down, too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it.
Help! It's gonna explode!
If I can get near that bomb, I bet I'll sense it. The bomb's booby-trapped. I need to drop it in the river. Muscle it up, Spidey. Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone. At least the river can't get any more polluted.
Thinking quickly. Spider-Man. Hey! Spidey!
That'll wake you up! Whatever she's working on, I bet it can help me out. Good shot. Got it. I hate to spy on a good cop, but we're in a crisis. Ha! Just when you think I can't get any better! With great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that. Maybe Jonah Jameson and I could be friends if we just understood each other better. Nah. I get the feeling there's more to this place than it seems. Always look so surprised. Sit back, relax, and enjoy being unconscious. Now take some time to think about what you did wrong. I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow. more of a seismic blast, really. Got 'em all. It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. He's more likely to talk to his old pal Peter Parker than some nut in a costume.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him. Your task force. Their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me Like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
it's my lucky day. You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after me.
Spidey, give me a hand, will ya?
Someone's in trouble. Hurry! I can't hold it for long! Okay, let's ride off into the sunset. I hope the bad guys appreciate all the effort I go through looking for them. Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse.
This is so freaky!
The shaken victim said, if Spider-Man...
That'll wake you up! Oh yeah! Wow. I've seen cheerier graveyards. Great compass. Sooner or later, guys like this always make a mistake. Now that's fun! If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. And he's in no mood to wait. Let's see if I can get a picture of her data. Now that's got it. I hate to spy on a good cop, but we're in a crisis. What makes someone decide to be a henchman? Low self-esteem? Gonna have to find another way. Ha! Just when you think I can't get any better. Give Harry my blood without testing it first, we could kill him. Or turn him into a monster like with Dr. Connors. I gotta shut this down now. Who knows how many people he might hurt and kill. for years with his disease. Harry's got time. Even if he doesn't feel like he does. Before I give him my blood, I need to make sure it's safe. For him and everyone else. You want me to let you go? Raise your hand. Okay.
Just a little man. I will crush you.
You're starting to get predictable.
Today, you die.
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good. Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what?
Hey, what happened to you? No more treatment.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Now we'll see who is stronger.
I webbed your nostrils open so you won't snore. No need to thank me.
Here, everyone to me! It's different fighting.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Sometimes I even impress myself. I was really scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
Spider-Man disarmed the...
Who can resist that? Web slinging fail!
You gotta be one sick puppy to do this.
Just what I need. Real signs as work like that. I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome. Now that's fun! put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
You came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it,
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I
was
know
right.
it's safe.
I can't trust
promise.
anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
Harry is really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Craven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? I guess that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. Craven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty. Maybe I can still find some answers. It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best to set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no, it's only the prelude. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me. For the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you would eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He showed fear and mistrust, but he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed. You grasp at shadows.
It'll be hard to spot him in those streets, but I have to try.
You've been a poor sport.
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be. You could stomach the spilling of blood.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct.
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
Come get me, boy.
True. I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong.
Yes, come get me, fool! I'm right here! Always one step behind.
Trees. I'll find him before he springs the trap.
I can smell your fear. You are outnumbered by one man. You flail around like a drunken sailor.
Can't let him ambush me from the trees.
There is no escape.
When you put this weak an effort, I kind of feel like you don't respect me.
Taste you fight goes, so be it. To the death.
No, that's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
Are you kidding me? With everything going on in the city, they're sending task force guys out of town?
I heard it's about that stolen Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
So? We need backup now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
Think I'll tag along with those trucks and see what's so important.
Business owner reports suspects disturbing the peace in his parking lot.
You probably got drunk and told half the town. Oh, you're all hats, no cattle.
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Now I'm on.
Come on, show me what you got.
No way. I was really scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
Neighborhood residents think.
Wonder what Jonah Jameson complained about before I came along. Traffic? Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts!
I'm not used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself. It's ionic webbing, not ironic.
Tell him we've got the delivery. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
Sure, my ionic web weakens metal, but it makes it look fabulous.
I have eyes on Spider-Man!
Webs, do your stuff. Bad guys don't think. All the armor in the world can't fix stupid.
Got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched. I'm on it. I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes. I'll spread the word. The boss wants everyone working double shift.
I'll tell the boys.
Task Force cops working with crooks. No. Who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody. I'm getting too far away from the action. Just what I wanted. Okay, if I take out the guys giving orders, it'll mess up the whole organization.
Task Force? I don't like work.
They're so cute when they're asleep. I can check that one off my list. what I'm talking about.
I'm not sure about the Kingpin. I don't like working for a guy whose name I don't know.
His money's green. If you ask too many questions, it's bad for your health. That's all you need to know.
Man, this armor's sweet. Ain't nothing gonna stop us now.
Yeah, the Kingpin's scary, but I'd work for him over the Osborn kid any day. That guy's got issues, man.
Man down!
That hurt. Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make him any faster.
Flashback. Assault on police officers. You've been busy, Spider-Man. Care to add more crimes to the list?
I don't care what beef you had with a guy in your old crew. There's no more Russians, no more Italians or Yakuza. We all work for the Kingpin now, got it?
You're a fool, Spider-Man. If you think those lackeys were meant to do anything more than obey you.
Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself. But the night is young.
Come on, what's a spider gonna do? If he messes with us, he just gives us an excuse to bust him for assaulting an officer.
The armor's only as good as the guy inside. And those guys? Yeah, not good.
Please, Spider-Man, beat up some more police officers. It'll make wonderful news footage.
Deliberately moving really...
You know how much you cost me, but the bill is coming due, Spider-Man!
Who can resist that? The armored guys are giving orders to everyone else. Let's see what I can do to stop that.
Here, he's right here!
If someone's here, you better answer me.
Don't feel bad. You're not... Whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm rapidly losing patience with you, insect!
The armored guys are in charge. If I take them down, it'll confuse everybody.
Hey, something's happening!
Give me robots any day. At least robots don't talk your ear off.
I may have to take a direct hand in this sordid matter. I suppose when you live such a sad little life, you can't help but cling to small victories.
I'll take that. That's no more games, Buffalo Butt. Just you and me. What, no elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you've threatened me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare them. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out. Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
I'm down here immediately! You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy. You're a fool that me.
Et voila! You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack.
It's time you learned a lesson.
You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out. Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. You're so fat, your high school yearbook photo was taken taken from a helicopter!
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives. At the end of the day, knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about me. About my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me, let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy? If you're so proud of it, tell me what you did. You're so fat that when you go camping, the bears hide their food.
Best part of my job?
It's ionic weapon. Gets left out when I use the seismic blast. You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
These brutes. You don't know the meaning of the words. Yet.
You're so fat, your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No?
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Craven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Craven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop...
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
He's using those generators to make an energy shield. Gotta take him out. It seems worst at Times Square.